There's a good reason why your back pain won't heal, and this reason has two sides. On one hand, you might following very general advice that's not fitting for you and can't help you heal. And on the other hand, there are more specific things you can do that are simply not out there as general advice for back pain. So you might hear from your therapist one advice, from your friend another advice. You go to AI, it says a different thing, and then you go to Google and it says another thing. There's a lot of confusion, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and many times you might even see friends and other people you know that are following this general advice and getting better, but somehow, for some reason, it doesn't work for you. So for that, I want to share with you today a simple tool I teach all of my patients, and it really helps to choose the right actions that can help you progress on your healing path. This tool is composed out of two questions, two simple questions, and for each activity you have doubts about or you're not sure whether it is good for you or not so good for you, you can use those two questions and get a very specific answer. How can you get this answer? You are the first doctor of yourself. You know best what can help you and what not. You have the very healthy instincts that can guide you through the healing process step by step. Those two questions can help you reach those decisions faster and in a more accurate way. Let's look at how it works. So let's say that you want to examine a simple action like walking. All right, so your first question would be, do I want to do it? And you have only two options, either no or yes. If your answer is no, then simply don't do it, because this is something you don't want to do. Chances are you're not going to do it. If your answer is yes, do I want to do it? Do I want to go out walking? Yes, then continue to the second question. The second question is, am I ready to do it right now? When you ask this question, it brings immediacy into the picture, and this will elicit one of three answers. The first answer would be, am I ready to do it now? Would be no. It simply means that you want to do the activity, but you're not ready for it now. Then simply postpone it. Revisit it in a day, two, a week, or a couple of weeks. Another option would be, am I ready to do it now? Yes. So, do I want to do it? Yes. Am I ready to do it now? Yes. Simply go and do it. No hesitation. You're ready for it. You want to do it. Go and do it. A third option would be here in between. It's not going to be an obvious no. It's not going to be an obvious yes, but it's something in the middle, the gray zone. So it could sound like, am I ready to do it now? Not sure. Yes, but, or maybe. So if you're in the gray zone, it means that you do want to do it. You're ready to do it now, but not exactly as you thought. So for instance, if your original thought was to go out and walk for a whole kilometer, and you get here, am I ready to walk a whole kilometer now? And you say, well, I'm not sure, yes, but I'm not certain that I can make it. Then what you need to do is to modify the intensity. So it could be walk for a shorter distance, let's say half a kilometer, or walk for less time. If, for instance, your original question was yoga or Pilates, you said yes, and then for the next question you said, I'm not sure, then your modification could be work on specific areas of the body and avoid working on other areas of your body. So it's a sort of a mixture, it's a sort of a compromise, but you're still doing the activity, but it's a bit attenuated, it's a bit modified. So let's look at the entire flow. Two questions. The first question, do I want to do it now? No, leave it aside. Yes, go to the next question. Second question, am I ready to do it now? No, it's not yet the time. Revisit in a few days, in a week. Yes, simply do. You're ready, you want to do it, go for it. And the gray zones, choose a modification. Do it maybe slower, less time. Skip certain areas of the body when you exercise. And in this way, you're both doing the activity and you're doing it in the right way for you right now. So I hope this has been helpful. And by the way, if you're a therapist, you can also use this method with your clients, with your patients, in order to guide them in a personalized, highly individualized way. So all the best and be well.